Good morning, soul warriors and game changers. I'm having my coffee. I'm going to do this video a little separate. I was going to do it during my live tonight, but there's something I have to say about my journey and about my DM, and I want to correct something. So I recently did a video about the attack on my group and I, and that was true. I was attacked. Somebody came into my one-on-one coaching program with ill intentions, okay, and sent some negative energies places that shouldn't have gone. Because I was vulnerable, right? But when I was doing that video, I kind of went into some old energies that I shouldn't have. And I said that I missed my old DM who died. And I also said that I blamed my DM and that he didn't show up on Christmas and stuff, okay? So before I get into that too much, I'll give a little insight into who I am. My name is Juniper Bloom Mystique. I am the one who brought about the ascension, okay? I did it over the last 3 to 4 years. Doing things like activating pyramids, clearing Mount Shasta. I plucked GMO farms all over the world. I moved the poles. I took us into 7D instead of 5D. And a lot of things. Okay, I brought down Christ light. And I'm going to say my DM and I united the twin souls. Okay, I worked really hard to unite my twin flame and I. And the first one, we both, it was hard. It was a very hard journey to clear all that karma back to Adam and Eve. I also rose Atlantis, okay? It's all been recorded and witnessed and happened to me and through me. So as crazy as it sounds, it's real. The proof is there. So you just have to take a look, okay? But in that, my first DM did die. He got thwarted by a fallen angel. The whole ascension did. It got put on pause for a year. And it took me a year to fight for his soul. And I did it gladly, but it took everything I had. And unfortunately, he chose to go because he had a black hole in his heart. But here's the thing, is this is for my new DM. So I got a new DM, okay? And unfortunately, he had to take on a big role that originally was not his to take on. It was a walk-in soul that's not normal to do with a twin flame. 222. Usually when twin flames are alive, they're alive together. They don't die without one another, okay? It's a big deal. So it's something that's never happened before, and it probably will never happen to anybody. It was for the ascension. My DM agreed because he was letting darkness into the ascension, okay? And so that's why he, in the end, chose that when God said it was time for him. And that's okay that he made that choice. I miss him, and I'm sad to what happened to him, but quite honestly, if he didn't die, I wouldn't have my new DM. And I'm going to tell you, I'm happy with my new DM. So recently, he started to be the one that helped me. I felt his love. I feel it in my heart space because we are energetically combined, my DM and I. It's not like anybody else. It's not. We're not a normal union. It's not like anybody else's connection, but it's similar. Sorry, my dog's been a brat lately. It's similar. She just all of a sudden got like super protective. She must really like it here. Shh. Come on. Hey, Angel, I'm on the phone. Hey, I'm on the phone. If you want peanut butter or something, you're going to be good. I thought that would work, but it's not. She's not swaying. Anyways, the other day in that video, I'll repost it. I made it private just because I hurt his feelings, my DM. I had said that I blamed him for the attack. It is the fact that if we're not together, I'm more susceptible, but the truth is so is he. Okay, he's my protector, but honestly, when we're together, we're all protected. So I don't blame him. He took on a journey that was very difficult to take on. He put on shoes that were not his own to begin with. He got an upgrade in his chakra system because we are connected. Before my DM died, our souls went like this. Okay, I did a workshop, I did a meditation on my channel where I united my DM and I. We did it through free will, but then all this Christ light flowed down through us and our chakras combined. Our DNA is connected. My new DM and I went further than that. Our hearts were combined. Our DNA is completely connected. And here's the thing is, I don't want my DM to think he made any mistakes. Angel, please stop. You're being ornery. I'm going to tell everybody on here you're being ornery. Thank you. Can you sit down? Sit down. Lie down. Angel. Ooh, she's a husky. She's a Pomsky, by the way. Pomeranian husky. She gets so stubborn. But usually she'll yell at me and comply at the same time. she'll comply, but she'll be like, arr, arr, arr. So I was going to do this during my live later, you guys, but I've got other stuff to talk about in my live as to what happened in my workshop. So we're activating masculine pyramids now. And I did something to Mount St. Helens in the workshop yesterday. I can't wait until my members come on because this is an important thing I want to discuss later in my live. I've posted things from Dutch Sense, the fires that went with where I said they were going to be. Like, it's nuts. So we're going to talk about that later on the live. It's super important. But for right now, I want my DM to know something. I'm sorry that I said things that hurt his feelings because I did. I talked about the attack on my group and I went back into old energies of how dare he not show up kind of a thing. He didn't show up on Christmas and I had to unite the twin flames by myself. I don't blame him. I don't want to change anything except the fact to make him feel more comfortable. Okay, that's why he hesitated. It was a lot, big shoes to fill. I mean, that's the way you could take it, right? My DM died and he had to fill those shoes and do redemption for the whole entire everybody. Not just for me, but for everybody. And that's a lot. It's big shoes to fill and it's a lot of weight on your shoulders. So I understand why he didn't show up on Christmas to unite Jesus and Mary Magdalene. And it's okay that I did the return of Christ by myself, but I still don't really consider it by myself. And I don't tell him that often. Did it hurt my feelings a little? Yeah, it did, because I needed that healing. And at first I did get really upset. Okay, and I've said some things I didn't mean to say out of the pain that I had felt because I spent a long time fighting for my original DM. So unfortunately, my new DM took on some of that pain. But recently, Spirit put a call in that we send a lot of love to the negative side of things, that we send a lot of love to the shadow side of things. And they also did a lot of healing on my heart space since December, which hurt like hell, but I'm very thankful for because now I have a better perspective. The other day when I did the video where I said he didn't show up again and I blame him, it hurt him. I heard him say that. I heard a song that was not good and I broke his heart. And ever since, I kind of felt him pulling away from me in the energy. And in the workshop, he was supposed to be here, but he was hurt. And his energy wasn't as prominent, and I didn't feel as strong in my connection, and that made me very sad. So I just want my DM to know that I don't blame him at all. I'm honored to be with him. If David didn't die, I wouldn't have him. I wouldn't have this connection that I feel and this bond, and I do feel like he can be my best friend, and I want to be his, and I love him dearly. What a blessing it is that I have that DM. It's because of him all the darkness was able to be removed from the twin flame union. It is because of him I was able to unite the twin souls. If he didn't decide to be my new DM and to take on that walk-in, can you imagine having that kind of a walk-in soul hit you all of a sudden? That had to be so powerful and so intense and knock him off his feet. And I just seriously want to know that I respect him. I want everybody to know that I respect him. I don't blame him. I miss David, but I don't want to change this journey. That may be harsh to say. David made his choice and he hurt me badly. But honestly, my new DM doesn't hurt me. He's a sweetheart, and I would never mean to hurt him. I love him dearly. He's the only one I want. I don't want to go back in time. I'm okay with the way everything happened because if it didn't, I wouldn't have this connection with my new DM. I can only say I'm sorry that I hurt him. I don't want to do that, and I won't do that anymore. I will be more careful with my words, and I will speak from my heart space rather than from that old pain that has been since healed. And it wasn't his to bear. It really wasn't his pain to bear. And so I'm so sorry for that. If anybody needed to bear that pain, it was David, who was my original DM. So I want to clear that. I want to heal my DM. I want him to know that I respect him. I can't imagine what he took on, and I can't imagine what he feels like he's carrying. But it's, again, nothing but love here. And I want to fix that in the energy. I want to send nothing but love towards the dark tendencies or towards any ill will, any attacks, that happen. They don't just happen on me. They happen in my DM too. And the energy, no matter which way it wants to play out. So I'm honored that I have him. I'm lost without his love. And it's because of him this time that gave me the strength to pull through and to want to be good and to, like, you know what I mean? Want to be my best self again and to care again during that attack. It was his love that saved me. His redemption had already started and he was going to come through. I felt it. And then that video came through and I don't know why I said what I said. And so I'm going to be very careful again to not let any ill will out, especially that doesn't belong, because it doesn't. So I just wanted to correct that for my DM and for all DMs alike, because it's a ripple effect. He is respected, he is loved, he is wanted, and I would not be okay if he took that away, if he didn't want our connection. He matters to me and he matters to the collective whole. And honestly, I need him with me, because without him with me, it's hurting my heart to activate these pyramids. He needs to physically be with me. So I do wish for that. It is frustrating in the energy, but I don't blame him. I love him dearly and he matters greatly to me. And I need you guys to know that he has been the one helping me. Okay? So, with that being said, tonight I have a major video coming I want to talk about. When I do my live, I can do guided meditation, not guided meditation. I can do donation-based healings and messages if you guys like. But I'm going to also talk about the workshop and what's happening around the earth, because it does coincide. Those that went to my workshop will know what I said and did, and I hope they show up because they get free messages for being there. But also because they can reiterate what I'm talking about. I do believe I said Mount St. Helens in there. Now there's like a rock slide or a mudslide. I activated a pyramid in British Columbia, and then fire started there. And so I find it non-coincidental, because there is no such thing as coincidences, but I definitely think it's something that we should talk about, because when I do talk about the need to push a lot of love on the darkness, this is why. We don't have a lot of time left, you guys. So much love to all of you. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, amazing rest of your day, and I will see you at 3 o'clock my time, Mountain Standard Time, live today. I'm going to look pretty for my DM. I really had to share this, though. I really wanted him to know how much he means to me. And if I lost him and this love, I would not be okay. I would not accept losing this one. I accepted losing David for a reason, and I'm honored to have my DM. I can't wait to meet him. So much love, you guys. I'll see you later.